Hello everybody. So I recently started drugstore month on this channel and I was talking a bit about City Color in one of my videos. So today I'm going to do a full swatch and review on the new City Color Shimmer Shadows. These remind me a lot of the Kat Von D high voltage shadows that recently came out. The packaging looks very similar and there's a lot of colors in this line. There's a lot of colors in her line. So I want to go through and swatch them, kind of tell you guys my thoughts. I don't own any. What's wrong with you?
My foot hurt.
Why does your foot hurt?
Because I rolled it at work.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You kissed me when you were sick.
I don't want to catch that.
Okay, don't.
Love you.
Love you.
And they have kind of a similar color range, so I'm really excited to see how similar they are. I haven't swatched any of these yet. I haven't used any of these yet. I do have a full eye look on today. I will insert footage of me using them on a different day, but I just wanted to go through them today. So this is New Year, New Me. This is the lightest, I think this might be the lightest color. Ooh, these have the same texture as the eyeshadows in here, the intense ones. So I hope they're good. That's what it looks like. They are a little bit crumbly and they feel kind of like almost like a cream to powder, but this one's really pretty. So that's New Year, New Me. That'd be a gorgeous highlight. Let's just, shall we? I like that. So that's New Year, New Me. Then the next lightest color, I'm gonna try and go in order of color that I have them in. The next lightest color one I have is Cheers to Life. Really pretty kind of, I think it's gonna be a copper color. Same texture, same kind of like, it's more creamy. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a cream to powder. It's really pretty. That's Cheers to Life. Look at the color on these, you guys. These remind me a lot of the Kat Von D ones. I just think the Kat Von D ones feel more eyeshadow textured and these feel a little bit more creamy textured, more cream to powder. But I have swatched them a ton of times in stores and friends of mine do own them, so I played with them. This is Homecoming Queen. So this is more of a red, more rosy toned color. It's kind of like a rose gold. It's very pretty. That's it right there. They look similar, but it's, yeah, you can see there. It's definitely more pink. And then the last kind of neutral toned one that I got, it's quite dark. This one is All Eyes on Me. And this is kind of like a brown, purpley taupe. Is what I'm guessing. Once I swatch them, they look a little different. But, oh, that one's pretty. Yeah. So that's gorgeous. So the first kind of in the purple family one that I got is Ladylike. And this is more of a red burgundy purple. This one is actually flaking off a little differently than the other ones did. It kind of got a hole in the middle. And I don't know if I love that about it, but it's going on very smooth. I would say you need to apply these with your finger. I don't know how these would work with a brush. That's Ladylike. Then I have It's a Girl. There's also an It's a Boy, which I really like. I wish this one had been a little bit more pink. It feels a little bit purple for It's a Girl, like a little bit burgundy. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous cranberry color that I will wear every day of my life. That's It's a Girl. But I would just wish for It's a Girl if it had been a little softer pink. Does that make sense? This one is Marsala, and this is supposed to, this one's got less of a creamy texture. This one feels more like an eyeshadow. This one feels more like the Kat Von D. But it definitely still has the same pigmentation. And it's very much a Marsala color, that one. That one's a good name. Now we're moving into the greens. So the first green I got is Beach Cottage. No. The first green I got is Hint of Mint. Oh, it's like Tanya's dream color, right? Oh my god, it's like a neon green. So pretty. And then I have Beach Cottage, which is a little bit of a deeper green. There's Beach Cottage. There's the two side by side. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my god, this is like a mermaid green. Alex wants me to put this on his eyes before he goes to work.
I'll put it under your eyes before you go to work.
Look at this green. And then the last one I got is the blue, and that's It's a Boy. And the names are always what gets me about eyeshadows. I don't know. Oh my god, you guys. Look at the color on this. These are gorgeous. So yeah, there are all the colors. Now again, I'm wearing makeup today, so I'm not going to take it off, but tomorrow I will use a bunch of these in a look. Over the next couple days, and then I will insert footage of a few different looks using them and my final thoughts as I play with them more. My biggest concern right now is how these are going to apply, because I don't think you can use a brush with them. They feel too cream to powder. They have like a little bit of a flake, And if they get applied with a brush, I think that will get emphasized and it will not work. So I told you guys that I would film some footage of me trying the new shimmer shadows from City Color, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I also, I'm going to use just this one palette. This is my Lorac Pro Matte. It has only matte colors and all very neutral. I'm going to start with City Color Shimmer Shadow in New Year, New You, or New Me. So I'm just going to take a pencil brush and this lightest color. And I'm going to try and apply that in the inner corner. So next color I'm going to take is Homecoming Queen. So the next color I'm going to take is Homecoming Queen, and it's this really pretty kind of rose gold color. I'm going to start by trying to apply it with the MAC Synthetic 242. This is just a flat top brush. And I don't know how these are going to react to brushes. That's why I really want to try them with some brushes. Oh, you know what? That's way better than I thought it would be. I didn't think I was going to get any color with a brush, but that actually does pack color quite nicely. Look at how pretty that is. I think this might be too light, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it on the other side, and then I'm going to build it up with something else. But it is nice to know that it does pack color with a brush, so you don't have to use your fingers with these. So the next one I'm taking is Cheers to Life. And this is just a more orangey copper color, and I'm just going to apply that right over the other one. So it's giving it a more brassy feel. So this is just taking it from a rosy to a more brassy copper. Sorry, the boys, like I said, are getting ready to go out. And so I have a copper lid now, and I'm going to take a little bit of the shimmer shadow in All Eyes on Me, which is the dark taupe one that I have. And I'm just going to pop it on the top of this brush, and it seems to be picking up really nicely. I also use white brushes. Oh, look at that. I'm really surprised, you guys. That's blending really nicely off a brush. I really, because of the texture, didn't think that was going to happen. So I'm quite shocked that it is. And you'll notice that I left my setting powder on. And that was because I thought I might have to clean up fallout, but there is none. Oh my god, these shadows are so good. I am going to go back over that with a matte color because I think I'm wearing a lot of shimmer on my lids. I'm going to take Chocolate from the Lorac Pro and just kind of sort of right in that 1/3 there, just really smoke it out. So that's where we're at. It's kind of smoky, kind of fun. I'm going for some girl time with Chloe today. Zelda, Chloe, depending on if you know her from Derby or not. She's one of my friends from Derby, and we're going to have some girl time. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back. But overall, these apply beautifully with a brush. I'm assuming that if I used my finger, I'd probably get more pigment. I think these are really gorgeous eyeshadows. Now the question will be, how long do they last, and do they wear all day, and what do they do to your face throughout the day? So I'm going to go apply the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and show you guys the final finished look, and I will tell you guys how they wear all day. So I told you guys I was going to try and get these from my friend to do a full comparison. So I got 5 of the colors from the Kat Von D line. These are the Kat Von D, what are these called? Metal Crush Eyeshadows. She only had 5. So I've kind of separated out the City Color Shimmer Shadows, comparable to what I think is the closest for color match. Now I will tell you guys, this is like almost 10 hours of wear, and it still looks really, really good. Nothing has faded. Nothing has like blended into each other. It looks really good. So these are getting like a huge thumbs up for me. These are amazing. Like, whew, I'm really loving these. I'll tell you guys, I remembered these being more of an eyeshadow texture, and some of them are. This one is definitely more of an eyeshadow texture. This is Raw Power. But these ones definitely do feel more like the City Color ones, like this cream tip powder. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of thicker than an eyeshadow. So let's just get into the color swatches so you guys can see the comparisons. So the first one that I have that are somewhat similar, I think these ones are going to be a little bit different, is Kat Von D's Iggy and City Color's Beach Cottage. So those are the two. So I'm going to swatch them side by side. I think Beach Cottage is going to be a little bit lighter. Yeah, it's a lot lighter. So that's Beach Cottage and that's Iggy. But you guys can see the intensity is the same. Like, these are super pigmented, really intense eyeshadows. And I'm finding, after swatching them a couple times, the Kat Von D ones seem to be almost more crumbly than the City Color ones, which I think is really interesting. So now I'm going to compare It's a Boy to Kat Von D's Paranoid. Now, I don't know if you guys, let me give this a second to focus. Can you guys see that there's a little bit more crumbles on this one than this one? So the Kat Von D ones seem to be more crumbly. So this is It's a Boy. And this is Paranoid. So again, it's a little bit deeper, but it's obvious, it's more crumbly. Do you see that? It's a Boy is the lighter, and then Paranoid is the brighter blue, but it's definitely more crumbly. I'm quite surprised at that. I thought the Kat Von D ones would be smoother for some reason. Like, okay, next we're moving on to some neutral shades. So I have this one is not going to be a close dupe. This is All Eyes on Me, and this is Kat Von D Synergy. You can see this is obviously way lighter, but it was the closest one I had. This one also, Synergy, also feels a lot more like an eyeshadow. It's very smooth, where the other two from Kat Von D are a little bit more thick. This one has a more smooth texture, so that's interesting. And I think maybe that's what makes the Kat Von D ones so unique, is that they're not really completely dupeable. There's nothing really like them on the market. So this one is Kat Von D's Dulce. This is a gorgeous coppery color. Now I'm going to put this one in. This one's also very smooth. I'm going to put this one in the middle because I don't have anything that's exact to it. I have City Colors Cheers to Life, which is a little bit more yellow and less orange. And I have Homecoming Queen, which is more rose gold and also less orange, more pinky. But I wanted to show you guys them compared side by side. So that's Dulce by Kat Von D. That's Cheers to Life. And that is Homecoming Queen. So nothing exactly the same. And then the last Kat Von D one I got was Raw Power. And this one, again, I don't have an exact, so I'm going to swatch it in the middle. Oh, that's not the middle. I'm going to swatch it in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to compare it to City Colors It's a Girl, which is a gorgeous cranberry color that I'm in love with. See, it's a little bit more cranberry, a little less red. And Marsala. So as you can see, Marsala is actually pretty close. That's Marsala, that's Raw Power, and that's It's a Girl. They're close. They're not identical, but they are very close. Overall, I think that's what makes the Kat Von D ones so unique, is that they aren't dupeable. There's nothing on the market like them. However, I just have to say, I'm not willing to pay $25 for one of these versus $4.99 or $6.99 when these aren't on sale for one of these. You're getting more product in this. This you get 2.8 grams. This one you get 3.65 grams. You're getting like a whole extra gram and a bit more. Well, you're getting about a gram more product, and they're comparable in their texture. They're comparable in their finish. So I don't really see what the hype around these is, to be honest. I don't know. I don't understand what the hype around these ones is. Overall, I would say that if you're looking for those metallic-y, shimmery, shadow type shades that have that fun pop of color that you can really play with, the City Color ones are up there. They're gorgeous. I think they're highly affordable. I will link them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the City Color Shimmer Shadows. I hope I saved you guys some money if you go pick some of these up versus the Kat Von D ones. I just think these are just as pigmented, just as blendable, just as beautiful, just as metallic-y, but less price. These are a good dupe. All right, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.